So here's the buzz. Konami recently ran a survey right after their Tokyo Game Show 2025 Metal Gear production hotline stream. And it wasn't just a casual feedback form, this one specifically asked fans which Metal Gear game they'd like to see remade next. That's like dangling rations in front of a starving soldier, because the Metal Gear fanbase has been waiting for this kind of signal for years. The survey listed a wide range of titles: the original Metal Gear from the MSX days, Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid on the first PlayStation, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, Peace Walker, and even the more recent Metal Gear Solid 5 entries Ground Zeroes and The Phantom Pain. That's not just nostalgia bait, that's Konami basically saying, pick your poison. Which one of these legends deserves a fresh coat of paint? Because earlier this year we got Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater. Built on Unreal Engine 5, it stayed faithful to the original Snake Eater story, using the same voice recordings and narrative beats. It wasn't without problems. Fans pointed out performance drops and some technical hiccups, but it still sold over 1 million copies across PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series on its launch day. That's proof that people will show up for Metal Gear if Konami delivers something that looks modern but feels authentic. So, hot on the heels of Delta's success, this survey feels less like a marketing stunt and more like a test balloon. All right, which mission do you want us to tackle next? Here's where it gets interesting. The debates online are already heating up. Should Konami start with the original Metal Gear Solid on PlayStation, the one that defined stealth for an entire generation? Or should they double down on Snake Eater and move forward with Sons of Liberty and Guns of the Patriots? Some fans argue that Peace Walker deserves more attention since it's stuck on old hardware, while others think Metal Gear Solid 4 is long overdue for a re-release since it's still chained to the PlayStation 3. Then you've got the big philosophical question: should Konami even be trusted to remake these games without Hideo Kojima? After all, the creator's messy split with Konami is still fresh in the fanbase's memory. Can a Metal Gear remake feel complete without Kojima's fingerprints? The risks are obvious. If Konami mishandles these remakes, buggy releases, lazy ports, or cutting corners, the backlash will be nuclear. Metal Gear isn't just a game, it's a legacy. But if they do it right, these remakes could bring the franchise roaring back into mainstream gaming. Younger players who never touched a PlayStation 1 or a PlayStation 2 could finally experience these classics the way older fans did, but with modern controls, visuals, and polish. This isn't just about one remake. It's about whether Konami is serious about resurrecting Metal Gear as a living franchise, not just a nostalgia cash grab. The fact that they're openly asking fans where to go next shows they know how high the stakes are. So here's the big question for you. If you had to choose one, which Metal Gear would you want remade first? Do you go all the way back to the original stealth missions on the MSX, or jump into the cinematic glory of Guns of the Patriots? And more importantly, would you rather see polished remakes or a brand new chapter that pushes the story forward? One thing's for sure: Konami has the attention of the gaming world again, and if they pull this off, Snake might not just be back, he could be bigger than ever.